into the war. That's when the United States and our friends, the British, started to enter the war. And then we found out that we didn't have any guns. We didn't have enough guns. Let's put it that way.
Never good to start a war.
There we go.
Right.
Well, the British wanted us to make. They wanted Smith and Wesson to make them a semi-auto 9mm carbine. And Smith and Wesson tried, and evidently they failed at it. I guess it didn't really suit their purpose. And so, for Smith and Wesson to save a little face and to get some guns out in a hurry, they came up with the Smith and Wesson model. Well, I guess it's the Model 10 Victory model. Chambered in, well, it was chambered in 38 special for us. For our British cousins, it was in what, 38 short or no, 38 Smith and Wesson.
Right, it was like the 38 Colt. They called it the 38/200 because they had a 200 grain bullet, but it was still a 38 caliber, but much less powerful than the 38 special.
Okay, and so until the late 1941, or until in late 1941, the British revolvers were shiny blue with checkered walnut grips, but the United States had to stamp these babies out quickly. So in order to save time and expense, they well, I don't want to say they cheapened them or down, but they parkerized them or gave them a sandblasting type finish with a smooth wood grip. And then all of those particular revolvers started, their serial number started with the letter V for Victory. And it was produced in with 2-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch barrel. I don't think we've seen a 6-inch.
5 inches what the British like. So most of the British ones were 5-inch barrel. Then the U.S. used a 4-inch barrel. And you know how it got that? Why it started the V? They reached their 1 millionth revolver during the war, and after that they were going to do a prefix, and all it would be A. But in lieu of Churchill and the V for Victory, they decided, hey, let's just make it a V, and that was on, like I think April 24th of '42, right when they did that switch over.
And John did not even prepare for this. And look at them spew.
This is
now
looking at the spew.
Something happened in 1944 though that caused Smith and Wesson to change their design a little bit, and that is a Navy soldier dropped his Smith and Wesson model or Victory model. It accidentally discharged and killed him
off of a battleship and killed another shipmate.
Yeah. And so that's when Smith and Wesson then did a modification to their design and came up with the safety hammer block.
Right.
Now, and I'll finish this real quick, Eric. I know we're running out of time. Okay. Does anybody know Joe Foss?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, come on, John.
Oh, famous.
Famous. All right. Famous World War II pilot. Navy, I think it was a Marine pilot. I think. He exceeded the record of Eddie Rickenbacker, who was World War I. Anyways, he had 26 confirmed kills, and he got the Medal of Honor and everything else. But the neat thing about, and he carried, I mean, the reason why I'm bringing him up is that he carried the Smith & Wesson Victory model on all of his missions, and that's what he carried. They were issued to pilots and. Well, they were not the front line people, but they were issued to them.
Everybody loved them.
Yeah. Now I have to say this real quick, and I'll end that.
You're good.
All right. Later on in life, this Joe Foss was involved in a little media flap. He was trying to board an airline, and the TSA stopped him. Whenever he traveled, he tried to wear the Medal of Honor around his neck. The TSA stopped him and said that they would have to take it because it had sharp edges.
The Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor for this country.
Yes. Yes. Some snot-nosed TSA agent was going to take it, and of course Joe Voss, being the veteran fighter that he was, he kind of won out, and he brought that on the plane.
Wow. I think so.
Yeah.